Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronk. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by Fred Warner.
It takes a lot of things going the wrong way for your team to lose when you got a 100-yard rusher. But unfortunately, that was the story a week ago, and he's trying to rewrite that script.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. Nick Bosa. And that's going to lead us to a 3rd and 13.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Slot receivers headed left. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces 4th down. On comes Bradley Pinion. Spent his first 4 seasons in the Bay Area to punt it. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
So let's see. A week ago, okay, he didn't get the touches, he didn't get the yards, he didn't get any efficiency, he didn't play to the standard that he carries himself with. That early run, he's trying to change that.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Going run again with McCaffrey. Shoots away from one. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Devon Achane to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. 1st and 10 from the 32. Keeping it himself to begin this series. They bring him down, but we all saw how that one looked, right? There was a face mask involved, and the flag is out. He took hauling him down by the face mask to bring an end to that play, and that adds a cool 15 yards onto the end of the run. Running with Achane here out of the gun. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that is a Miami first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gain of 12. First down, Miami.
The play fake. Now Willis to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's taken in by Bell. And they answer. Touchdown, Miami. That is Chris Bell. His first career touchdown in the NFL. How about it? Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And that ties things at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. That goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Some heavy contact here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
New set of downs from 37.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On 2nd down, here's Purdy. It connects down the sideline. He'll be out of bounds there. A lot to like, though, on that game. Give him about 19 yards. And it will be first down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 13-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working on second down. Willis. Into the hands of Bell over the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down, Dolphins.
They pitch it to Achan. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They pitch it out to him here. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Here's Willis to the air. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we can get burned deep.
Willis to throw it. Caught. This is Greg Dulcich. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to be a Dolphins first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Miami.
Here we go.
Keeps it on the option here. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
He was brought down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pushes it towards his running back. It's going to wind up incomplete. And brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Throwing is Willis. Escapes the pocket. He connects downfield. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue. Willis in the pistol. Buying some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
2 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. Second down carry for Achan. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Throw here, 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's caught for the first. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now it's Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 18.
Purdy on 1st and 10. Now 3 for 3 on this series after he threw the pick the last time out.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, it's nearly intercepted. Either way, he was breaking up that throw, Brock. He wanted the pick, but can't hang on. It hits the ground, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. Looking to throw, Purdy. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
When that hit arrived just in the nick of time, it's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He has the first over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down Miami. Here's Achan from the pistol. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. Keon White. And that leaves them in trouble. They're staring down a 3rd and 19 now. Willis. Forced out to his right. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, McCaffrey. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is a San Francisco first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to him. Escapes a defender. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to be good for a 49ers first down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy throwing here. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. You're 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now Purdy. Sends this to the end zone. This is going to be caught. He connects. Touchdown 49ers. Dejon Stribley with his first NFL touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achan. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Willis now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to reception of the season. We've set it down from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. On second down, here's McCaffrey. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Got to forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on second and goal. After the sack, Purdy. And he's got it. It's in close. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dejon Stribling. Give him 2 now in this second quarter. Well, we all know there is always a lot more pressure on teams who begin the year 0-1 instead of 1-0. And these guys embracing it in this first half as their lead grows by 6 more.
Oh, come on now, Kate. You know what pressure does. What's pressure do?
It makes those diamonds.
It busts pipes or makes diamonds. And right now, they are shining.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught, nice gain left side. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's Willis on first and 10. Now 7-15, throwing the football.
Come on. Hey, Cougar 19.
I'll throw it. Sends this one to and through the end zone, so that's incomplete. So that's going to bring up second down.
Nothing like some high stakes to make a one-on-one battle even more interesting. Mano y mano, and he stood up to the test that time.
Timeout is called. Only those 8 seconds still to play in this half. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Willis looking to throw. And they answer. Touchdown, Miami. That is Chris Bell. First a return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Patterson on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
21. Dolphins 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Bradley Pinion.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Gorindo to return it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, San Francisco! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here's Willis. Has it downfield working the left. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Achane, a first down carry. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
And they'll pitch it out to him. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They go play action. Here's Willis. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They play fake. Now Willis to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
1st and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove they're playmakers too.
Only a yard on the pickup. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well, they had 1 yard to give there, Brock, and they've given it. So now they got to stop them at the line these next couple of plays.
And I think still advantage offense, Kate. You can run it, but in one of these 2 downs, you have to throw it, I would think.
H.N. does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Another for H.N. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. They maybe get a yard there. Still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up 4th and goal. They only managed a little, Brock, but not enough. That run does not get the 1st down against a nice defensive effort there.
It sure was. And I think as much as anything, Kate, it was just tied together.
Yeah.
That front and that 2nd level playing off one another and stopping that run before it could get stolen.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
That concept, that route, it wasn't designed to get them a lot, but even what they did get, it was quite a battle. You know this defense so desperately wants to keep them backed up.
We'll cobble together a yard there. That was Kenneth Brandt moving in to make that stop. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to have a 1st down. Nice chunk of yards there. Give them about 17 of them.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it will be 1st down, 49ers.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Finds his escape route to the outside, and that's good for a pickup of 6. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Just continuing to grind him down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the 2nd half. You want long, sustained drives.
because it really serves two purposes, right, Kate? Number one, it helps you build hopefully some points on that board, but just as importantly, you're playing keep away, and that other side's not getting to touch the rock.
Sometimes they hit and breaks up the catch. Incomplete. That defensive effort is going to force fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Willis to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Motion the slot man right. 3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
Now a toss play for A-J. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Willis. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 Charger.
Here's Willis to the air. Pulled in by the rookie out of Texas Tech. And he's going to be down by contact, so now our attention turns to the flag on the play. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. H.A.N. on the toss right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
To throw, here's Willis. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well,
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Purdy to throw it. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Willis. The catch is made near the edge. And out he goes after picking up a couple. That brings up 3rd down.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows, and you've got to get the job done with people all around you.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Force that to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. Oh, what a play call on 4th down. They're staying out there. Give them 12 as they extend this drive.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just 2nd down.
I'm not going to pretend to be a chess player, but I've watched enough to know, and enough maybe to be dangerous, Kate. And I think you get to a chess match, and you know what the next move is going to be. This defense knows shots are coming, and they were prepared.
All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Touchdown, Miami.
Caleb Douglas. His 4th through the air this season. Patterson on for the extra point. And he pulled it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after, left on the table.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. Purdy throwing here on second. Into the hands of Kittle. To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. And that is a San Francisco first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. They left him wide open. It's complete. Here he goes again. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. Dejon Stribling. The third time that he has brought in a score this week.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And lead grows by 1.
Dolphins 20.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
San Francisco.
Atwell now to return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they've got this one in close to begin the series. He's out of bounds down inside the 35-yard line.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting.
And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown 49ers. Kalon Black. That's his second of the year. Last week provided these guys their first test of the year. Didn't do too well on that one, but this week they have had a nice response. They're on their way to that first win of the season.
As a team, this is the only correct answer you want from the test, Kate. Showing they can move past a loss really quickly and play to the par, to the standard that they want to play to the next time out. Well done.
On the return, here comes Achane. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to get to him. Bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that is a Miami first down.
37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
And the Dolphin first down.
Achane gets this on the draw. Oh, he loses the football. Picked up by the 49ers. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
For San Francisco.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Atwell now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Willis now. Holding by Douglas over the middle. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first. We've set it down from the 37. Throwing on first down, Willis. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Miami. Caleb Douglas. He gets another here in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. It's close, but... oh, yes! The Dolphins got it back! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Black takes this one up the middle. Down the sideline, inside the 30. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll take a knee. Lining up to take a knee on second down. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.